Running incredibly late. Yay. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to cut off the stream a bit early as well. But I really, really wanted to get back to playing this. So, between last stream and this stream, I went back and I redid the last bit of chapter 16, and I went and did all the same things. So when I choose units, Mia has Adept. Boom. It's, I think, the only change between last time and this time, because I made, except for, like, minor level experience gates and, other stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring Ileana, I'm gonna bring Soren. Boyd and Riz, I want to bring Riz, because I'm bringing Mia, of course. I could not bring... I don't have to bring Neffini. Neffini's quite high level and looking quite nice. Okay, and then, hold on, I just needed to make sure that... Chest key on Kieran. Okay, that's a good spot to give chest key. Okay. Save. Alright, let's fight. It appears the Crimean army has arrived. It's time to put our plan into action. The main body of the Kilvis army will wait atop the western summit. A small unit will remain here and cooperate with you. This is correct, is it not? It is. What could His Majesty be thinking? Why does Dayan ally herself with some backwater subhuman nation? I don't know. There's no way we can expect to understand the supreme thoughts of the king. All we can do is perform the tasks set before us by His Highness. That is everything. Yes, of course. The Crimean army has no idea we're aware of their every move. Bah, what vermin. What does that untrained group of vagabonds think they can do? I don't care how talented he is, their commander is nothing more than a young mercenary with delusions of grandeur. And we've nothing to fear. Let's show them what real war is like. And the Kilvis Ravens, how should we deal with them? Those subhuman freaks, let's use them as bait and we can sacrifice them to reduce our own human casualties. Fantastic idea. Make sure that the men are thoroughly instructed. Yes, sir. You there, halt. You're an unfamiliar face. You'll know it soon enough. You filthy piece of offal. You will bow your head to your superior officer. Got a lot of nerve, hasn't he? Is he one of yours? Yes, sir. He's a new recruit who was only assigned to me today. Please accept my apology for his lack of any training or manners whatsoever. If he's good, I can overlook almost any character flaw. Go and kill as many Crimeans as you can. Help my name be remembered with honor and glory. Yes, sir. Ha. Come to me, dregs of Crimea. I will teach what it means to oppose the might of Dayan. Okay. Standard formations. We got some flyers out here. All of them just have steel lances, which means that Jill, Oscar, and Kieran can keep them company. I will throw Jill into over here. Miss to there while Rolf gets behind. Ike can move in. Oh, he doesn't have a whole lot of movement in base form, huh? I can have him... Yes, I can have him chant. Okay, I'll have him chant, wrist. Well, that's a long animation. Jeez, okay. Feels so slow. And then bringing up the rear guard are my 2 cavaliers. Okay. Okay. Jill. Oh, you're not allowed to go in the same space as a tree. Okay, well, Jill can run over here and attack with an iron axe. Won't deal a whole lot of damage, but it's something. I'll move her over here. Oh, and I will have Oscar standing ready with an iron axe. And Kieran also standing ready with an iron axe. And he can actually iron bow down these guys, which is really, really good. Move as far forward as you can. Yeah, go for a Killer Lance crit. Nope, okay, that's fine. Chris can get this kill easy enough. Allowing my backline to move forward. Yep, that's enough for Soren to kill. No unnecessary add proc. Gotcha. And my front line is able to actually dig quite deep into... So we go Ike over here. Ike's such a good unit. Then we bring Rolf right here. With his iron bow, he can finish off Gatry's kill. Wow, okay. And we chant roll forward. And have him obliterate this guy. Nice. Mia can then be rushed in and pop. That soldier's dead. Very, very high speed stat. I don't think any of my guys are injured yet. Oh no, I forgot. Rolf got... Where did Rolf get injured? And then Leaf can go all the way over this way. Time to become a Glare Mage? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I play Final Fantasy XIV. I just didn't immediately know who you were referring to, but yes. Gris. Yeah, time to become a Glare Mage, motherfucker. We gotta train those axe proficiencies up. Hold on. Oh, I can't get to him! No! Whatever, sure. Iron Bow. Pop. Archery on horseback in this game seems actually ridiculous. Because you don't have to actually worry about getting getting hit after you do your archery. Okay. Heal up Rolf. I did give Mist the magic sword, right? Hold on. I did not give Mist the didn't I get a I forgot. I might have forgot if I got a magic sword, and if I did get a magic sword, I forgot to give it to Mist. Because I'm pretty sure I had a magic sword on Mist, but then I went and reset. Anyway. Oh, I forgot that Ike was supposed. No, I couldn't actually reach him. Okay, he could go to that position, and that's exactly how far as Gatry can move. Man, I feel like... See, Gatry needs boots. Oh, there's a bolting user here. This has great resistance. The bolting's not gonna really worry much about. And just run forward with Lee. Well, the Gatry doesn't have great resistance. Oh, he can't quite get the kill unless he gets a critical hit. It's fine, Oscar can get it. Yep. There's not really much use of having a flyer inside. I'll keep Jill around here in case of rear attacks, and then Kieran and Oscar can go running back inside. Grayson takes so long for him to get movement speed, doesn't he? Because I mean, like all Lagoos, they move faster when they're in their other form. Longbow? Okay, yeah, he can, but he can stand here and just use, what was this, an iron bow? Yep. Okay. Then Soren can get some more staff proficiency here. Then Grayson can help bulk move. I don't want to accidentally trigger Shinon's racist behavior. And, I mean, Leaf is just so good. This is probably, I mean, this is the easiest point in any Fire Emblem game. Ravens, they betray not only me, but the all Lagoos. Nacella, you dastard. Okay, so I did read up about how the chant works and whatever in this game. So chant. Oh my god, this is so broken. Okay, that is actually really fucking broken. You know, dancers, the units that are always at least as that are usually just as good as your strongest unit. Well, how about they're just as good as your strongest 5 units combined? 4 units combined. The pop. Feeling a little bit for the experience. Racing alone is quite possibly one of the reasons why people talk about this game being really easy. Racing is definitely one of the best units in the entire series. Shinon? Rolf? Shinon, it's you! Look at you, you've grown so much. You actually look like an archer. Really? Haha! You always did what it takes. It's just like I told you. You train the right way, you'll surpass both your brothers. I had a good teacher. Yeah, you did. You haven't told anyone else about that, have you? Nope, never said a word. I keep my promises. Good man. Ha ha ha, Shinon. What? Are you with the enemy? Yep. Stop that! I told you, things like this happen. Did you forget? But it's not fair! Ready your bow, it's time for the pupil to face his master. Okay, so how come it's not Rolf overpowering Shinon and killing Shinon that gets you the recruit? Why does it have to be Ike? What? Doesn't make... I mean, Ike doing it makes narrative sense, but also... Oh, well, Lee, you're gonna go this way for now. Has to learn to respect Ike as a leader. I mean, yeah, but come on. Boom. It actually has a really good matchup into other knights and generals. It's like one of the very few recruits in any Fire... I think, is this the only recruit in any Fire Emblem game where you actually have to kill the person you're recruiting? I'm assuming Ike just has to score the kill. He doesn't have to do all of the damage. However, I don't... Who can actually deal enough damage without dealing too much damage? Or opening themselves up to get hit. Also... You know, does he have the... He has the same stats as when he left, I think. I don't have anyone who's weak enough that I can't guarantee... I maybe Mist. Yeah, Mist can do it. That's enough, Shinon! Why must friends fight? It's all too terrible. This is war. It's all terrible. Tears mean nothing in the heat of battle, remember that. Wait, hold on. Is that dialogue you can only get if Mist has been promoted? Because otherwise she isn't able to attack him. I always knew it would come to this, Shinon. Watch yourself. Ooh. Goes rage. Eat the. Curses. Don't move. You'll tear the wound open. What are you planning? Do it. Now. Finish me. Huh, idiot. Fucking hate their diaries, asshole, yeah. I did get a brave bow. That's going directly into Rolf's inventory. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use Shinon. Ooh, silence. Ooh, look at how fucking broken the Silverist sword is. It's able to make Mia look like a competent fighter. Oh, and she got an adept proc that wasn't necessary. To make Mia look like a... God. Mia is easily the worst unit on my squad, and that's saying something. But I'm still using her because I really, really like, her. But also, it's like, worst unit on the squad, but still really strong. High speed and high skill, with specifically that skill of, specifically Ether, not Ether, with Adept, really strong. Damn it, I can't heal him from this range, because Rolf's there. Whatever, I'll physic him. I just don't like physicking. I could have trained to Soren's staff rank a little bit. Why are they going after Oscar? This is a route map, right? Yeah, it's a route map. Okay. I will have Leith move this way, because once she's able, she could hold off against these guys. Lance is this. Just a steel lance. Oh, but he has a bow. Before he can use the bow, we just pop him dead. You know what? Shout out to early game level 1 archers. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. I got wrapped. Tornado. A rank. Wind magic. Oh, Gatry's hit rate is terrible right now. Who can stop this guy other than obviously Mia? I don't want to use Silverist. And now you realize the true power of Dayan. Oh. What skill got procced? Negates enemies' combat-related skills. Okay, Gatry. All you need to do is get this hit. Yes, you did it! Woo! I let them get too close. Thorin's only at C rank wind. How the hell are you going to get anyone up to A rank wind at this point? Like, come on. Giving Ike some much-needed extra experience. Finish the job. Heal staff. Sure, I can heal up Gatry for a tiniest bit of experience. Weapon level up. See, he can use A-rank stabs and light magic, so... Okay. Ike, get your experience points. Kill him dead! And they're just pounding on Ike. Don't even want to look at the rest of my army. Okay. Oscar can... slam down here. Jill. And Night Killer to get the kill here. And then retreat back to safety. Just to not expend too many uses of the Night Slayer. Then Leith can come over here. Almost ready to retransform. Lagoon Slayer just kills in one. Level up! Racism Blade activated, yep. The birds can run in circles around Gatry, but can't actually deal any damage to him. But such is life. Hold on, here we go. We take Rolf in here. We use, like... Sure, Rolf's bow 2. Bring it down to 1 hit point. And then with the A-rank support buff, we get a 100% chance to hit. And because they have an A-rank support with each other, that gives them both a void, I think. We're solid right there. 7 avoid and 7 avoid. Hello, Annie Evans. I'm good. So we just dodge tank. And I might as well move Volk up here so that I can get a little bit of extra experience on racing. Not that I'm going to actually use Volk to attack, but... Between these two, what's your current avoid? It's like 53, and yours is 73. Stream's going good. This is the first chapter, and I'm probably... I don't know if I can do 1 or 2 chapters today. I'm almost done this one, so I probably could do another chapter. So why is Mist's Avoid so high? For no reason. Okay, well, Mist's Avoid is so high, except she got hit, so... The A-rank support didn't hold out. You fail. Well, I guess I didn't have Jill next to her as well. If I got Jill next to her, then she'd have absolute max support rank. What does Jill even give in support? Water? Or... Thunder, I don't know what that does. Why is her avoid suddenly down to 68 when it was... Oh, Oh, her biorhythm went down after combat. Her biorhythm went, that was like her 10th thing she participated in or something. And the biorhythm went down. I'm definitely enjoying this. I can enjoy pretty much any Fire Emblem. But... I will say that this is one of the better Fire Emblem games that I've played. I don't know if I like it more than something that than the good old traditional Blazing Blade and Sacred Stones, but I definitely am having more fun with it than I had with Engage. Again, I didn't ever finish Engage because I kind of got bored of it. Also more fun than Shadow Dragon. I've played a lot of Shadow Dragon. The one HP point level up. Love to see it. It's just amazing when you get to see 1 hit point levels. So, Engage is actually, like, has really fun mechanics. It's just kind of a slog to get through it all. And Engage is, like, its story is not bad. Like, I honestly wasn't too bad. And I really like the characters. I think the character writing and some of the supports are really, really funny. My only issue with Engage was that it just took a really long time. And I stopped playing it for like, I don't know, a couple of weeks or something because I was doing other things, or it was like, I don't know, it was like 2 months, okay? And I went back to my save file and I have no fucking idea what I was doing. It's one of those games where if you aren't consistently keeping it in your mind, you just forget everything that you were planning on doing. Because there's so much planning with how you're building units in that game. I guess, if you can ask Annie. I don't know. I don't add people on Discord, unless you want to be part of the custom, Magic the Gathering pod that I run, with custom Magic the Gathering cards. I also am not looking for any channel artwork or anything. Okay. Anyway, crud, I lost. This was a plum chance for me to get a leg up in this world too. Shinon. And I can't believe that the one who defeats me is little Lord Ike. Looks like I've lost my edge. I'm ready, boy. Go on, finish what you started. I'm back to the company. I don't think so. You never liked me as far back as I can remember. You have never liked me. That's right, I still don't. You called me a weakling, said I was nothing without the help of my father. That's what you said, right? That's why you hated me? Sounds like me. Don't you get it? I just beat you. So sounds like your reasons don't hold water anymore, do they? Ha! It's enough you beat me, now you gotta talk me to death? I'll say it once more, come back to the company. I acknowledge your abilities. As a commander, I want you with us. Let's have another go around. I win and I'm commander, agreed? I win and you fall in line, agreed? Don't worry, my boy, I'll make it quickly. Let's go. General, we've siege control of the surrounding areas, and the remaining Dayan troops are retreating. General? Oh, right, understood. I beg your leave. General, eh? Weird. You know, you never look relaxed. Nazir, what's going on? We haven't seen much of you lately. I've been a bit busy. In order to leave Banyan, I had to sell my ship and dismiss the crew. There was a lot to take care of. Is that so, huh? Looks like you've been caught up in all of our struggle after all. Are you all right with that? I mean, I know you've got a lot of your own matters to handle. It's not like I've abandoned my own interests to come join with the Crimean army. For me, I've judged that there's value in traveling with you, so don't worry about it overly much. If you say so, you're a fairly knowledgeable fellow. It's nice having you around. Huh, I think that's mutual. Now then, I've got some good news. What is it? Senior officials in Gallia are moving to action. Until now, they've been content to take a defensive stance and wait it out, but it appears this never-ending stalemate has exhausted their patience. Ike, this victory here today was a very important thing. It may prove to be a decisive first step in breaking Dayan's power. News of it will spread like wildfire over the entire continent and give countries confidence to speak out against Dayan. With Crimea as a rallying point, Gallia may well be moved to join this war. You just need to keep winning. If you can do that, the road will open before you. History will be made. Could Dayan truly fall at our hands? Can I make that happen, me? Use what you've been given, and great things will happen. You have it in you to lead, Ike. For now, it's merely one portion of the bird tribe, but your relationship is established. It's because you resolved to gain their trust that made it happen. It's all due to my father. If my actions prove to be the right ones, it will be due to the way my father raised me. If you treat others in good faith, they will follow you of their own volition. That's what he taught me. He was a magnificent man, wasn't he? When I was younger, I wanted nothing more than to be strong as my father. And then I wanted to surpass him. Now that is a goal I'll never achieve. What's that? The border has been breached? Everyone was defeated, not only the Dayan troops, but our brigade as well. Cut down like wheat in a field. Well, that was impressively done. For a band of sellswords, that is. There's nothing else to do. Send a message to the Dayan command and tell them the enemy is stronger than expected. At once. Wait, hold a moment. Yes? Send a Dayan human instead. I don't care which one, just don't use any of our troops. But a wingless human will take such a long time to... General Patrine commands the next front. She's a very temperamental woman. But go if you like. Tell her that the Kilvis Ravens have been defeated. She'll roast you like a chicken and use your bone for stock. Understood, I will find a human. Who's there? Soren, what are you doing here? What are you planning? Where did that come from? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't play dumb with me, we're past that. Gallia's decision to join in this war was based on some new information they received, wasn't it? Cat got your tongue? Fine, I'll tell you what you've been doing here. You were to deliver Princess Crimea to Bangian to see if she could garner any support for her cause. And regardless of whether or not she got that assistance or not, to judge if she was worthy of Lagu's support. Am I wrong? If you've figured all this out, why remain silent? Because your actions were beneficial to Princess Crimea. I determined that even if left to your own devices, you would not harm the princess. It sounds like you don't think that's the case anymore. You've accomplished both missions, but you've come back anyway. To what end? I don't have to explain myself to you. That's true, only until I reveal your purpose to Ike. Everyone has a secret or two that he wants to bury somewhere deep, including you, Soren. I don't know what you mean. Oh, I trust that we understand each other. The army rises early tomorrow. I suggest we turn in. The enemy knows we were coming today. And you think I'm responsible? Yes, I do. Oh my, oh my. You really are suspicious, aren't you? Good night, Soren. Princess Alencia's newly formed Crimean army, with Ike as its commander, marches to Torn Garen and claims its first victory. Tor Garen is a vast wall guarding Dayan's border. Manned by battalions of well-trained soldiers, it was long thought impenetrable. Yet, the strength of the Crimean army under General Ike's leadership far outstrips Dayan's expectations, and Tor Garen falls. Learning of Gallia's increasing interest in war, Ike wastes no time ordering his troops further into the heart of Dayan. The gears of history, which had come to a halt with the fall of Crimea, slowly creak to life once more. Entrusted. Naesala, King Naesala of Kilvis, I would speak with you now. Oh, if it is the General Patrine, what brings you to these frosty mountain peaks? I've no time for pleasantries. Is it true? Has Crimea's army breached Torgaren? Though I'm loath to report it, this appears to be the case. Bah! Kayachi, you worthless dog. Being defeated by that girl's motley band just proves how useless he was. Surely it's not the general's fault alone. He was told that Crimea's army was weak and that Torgaren was impregnable. And yet he was defeated. I'd say that someone severely underestimated our enemy, wouldn't you? What was that? Don't you dare insult... do you dare to insult Dayan? Crow, men have forfeited their lives for less. Insult Dayan? Never. Come now, General Petrine. I'm merely stating the facts. Regardless of the previous battle's outcome, Crimea's army will be stopped here. I will be taking the field myself. Sounds like you've set the stage for a grand performance. General Petrine Kilvis will always stand at Dayan's side, as long as we receive our payment, of course. If gold all it takes, then our friendship may never end. See to it that your performance warrants such consideration. Homasa, come here. Yes? Work with King Kilvis and put a stop to Crimea's army. No screw-ups, or else. Leave it to me, General. I will not suffer another failure. King Kilvis, we must finish them, and do so quickly. Are we clear? I'm sick to death of being made a fool by that Crimean floozy and her pathetic band of sellswords. The remaining portion of my fee? Don't worry, we have it ready. You'll get paid when the job is done. As long as we're clear on that point, everything's settled. Well, then I'm off. Dog's breath, even the half-breeds, by half-breeds standards, those crows are complete scum. Give that one even the smallest opening and he'll steal the eyes from your skull. What an untrustworthy wretch. Probably, okay, the worst part about Engage is the fact that you have to repeatedly battle the same enemy units as the bosses for over and over and over and over again. You have to beat them so many times. And while it's cool, the first 3 times that they as recurring opponents, but they're in almost every map is the same set of recurring boss units, and it gets to the point where it's just too much. Anyway. There were no deaths and no injuries, yep. Like, the entire mid-game of, like, the early game of Engage is really fun, and I haven't got to the late game, but I hear the late game of Engage is really, good. It's just that the mid-game drags out a lot, and a lot of it's just setting up for your busted-ass units to become even more busted. Anyway, I don't think I need to dump any bonus experience into anyone yet. I'll give Hiliana her level. Also, I don't think I'm actually going to do the chapter, I'm just doing the prep work for it. Because I am running low on time today. But tomorrow's stream should be longer. Be a longer stream. Provoke. Oh yeah, insight. Increases hit percentage. Doesn't even take anything? Wow. This guy has vigilance. Increases dodge ability. Not like I'm planning on using them unless I just have not enough units. Yeah, outfit. Okay, so, hold on. Mist. Envoy. There. It wasn't a magical sword? Am I just completely misremembering? I thought I got a magical sword at some point. It rolls. You can give him the iron bow because Rolf's bow kind of fits that niche. I can't give him the brave bow yet. Damn. I'll give him a Laguz bow just because we're going to be battling ravens. Oh no, the Sonic Sword's here. It's her. That's where it was. Trade with Mist. Mist can't use the Sonic Sword yet. But maybe I could level up. So she's at D rank swords, and to use the Sonic Sword, she needs B rank. So I can't even just use a single weapon scroll on her. Damn, but once she gets the Sonic Sword, she'll actually be good! Mist is like the only character in the entire game that wants to use the Sonic Sword, and the fact that it's so difficult to have her utilize the Sonic Sword. I only have one of the arm scrolls. If I had 2 arm scrolls, I could do it, but... Okay, any supports that I want to do ready? Oh, I could do Oscar and Kieran's B rank. As well as the Mia and Riss B rank. Sure. Oh, hello, Mia. You're not going to throw a sword at me again, are you? Oh, hey, Riss. I was hoping to run into someone today. Guess what? You showed up. Not that fortune-telling again. Look, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Let me just, back away now. Oh, stick around. I could be wrong. Maybe fortune-telling can't predict the future after all. Too bad that crone had a great reputation. Wait. Maybe. Yes? You want to train with me, Riss? Huh? Oh, why didn't I see it before? You have what it takes to be a legendary swordsman, you just don't realize it yet. There is awesome potential within you, and when you finally realize it, you'll end up clashing with me as my grand arch rival. I don't think that's likely to happen, Mia. Although it's true that I once wanted to be a fighter back when I was a frail child. Aha! I knew it! You can't give up unharnessed talent like yours just because you're frail. Give it a try, come on. I'll train you myself. We'll start with the basics. You will? Of course, even if I'm training the man that will one day be my most hated rival, you better get cracking. See, if this was a game like Awakening or Fates, you could have, if this was Fates, you could get the two of those two married and then reclass Riss into the Swordmaster, class. Oscar! Hi, Kieran. Still hanging in here, huh? Can't take it anymore. Come back! Rejoin the proud brotherhood of the Crimean Knights. This is sudden. As a former Crimean Knight, surely you have some sense of loyalty. What say you? Rejoin for king and country. The homeland is in danger. Any who used to be Crimean Knights should come rushing to her aid. You have a point, and I'm glad I'm able to help rebuild the homeland, even if it's as a mercenary. I'm not here to make you glad, I'm here to convince you to be a knight again. You're not fulfilling your allegiance to sweet Crimea by being a mercenary. How can you sleep at night? I love Crimea, but I'm happy here. I want to serve Ike as a member of the Grail Mercenaries forever. Darn, why? What draws you guys to such a life? What could make the mercenary life so appealing that you would sell your loyalty to our glorious homeland Crimea? Aha, could it be a nice fat salary? That's it! I remember you saying that you needed money. Whew! Loose lips sink ships. If I wanted money, I would have stayed with the Crimean Knights. I only get about half of that now. What in the... Bah, wake up, man! Can't you see you're being duped? Honor, fortune, glory, it can be yours! I doubt it. Ah, I say, you're hopeless. Who's hopeless? Okay. Ileana. I guess I could, yeah, Ileana Gatry could probably be the A-rank support. For Ileana. Okay, info time. Jill. Bye, see you later. Yep. Oh, Mist, watch your step, it's slippery. Whoa! Mist! Oh, my hand slipped, it landed right on, I landed right on my butt. Hee hee. The snow's cold. Be careful. Alrighty. Hey, watch, Jill. I'm gonna make a snow angel. Whee! It must be nice to be so cheerful. Jill. Who's there? It's me. Captain Harp, but this is an enemy camp. I've been trying to track you down since you disappeared at Toha. I figured you were off chasing after the Crimeans. I never imagined that you would join up with them. At first it was just circumstance, but now it's different. Now I'm with them because I want to be. Spending time with them and coming into contact with Laguz has shown me what a fool I've been. Laguz. I never thought that I would hear that word from someone who once said subhuman with such absolute hatred. Sounds like you've, had some good experiences with this happy little band. I knew that if anyone would understand, it would be you, Captain. You're forming your own set of values for the first time. That's good. That's very good. But what are you planning to do now? If you keep moving forward, you're going to face General Shiharam before long. Causing trouble for my father was never my intent. However, as a member of this army, I will face him with my shoulders straight and my head held high. So you're determined to see this through? I am! So be it. Then there's nothing left to be said. Farewell until the next time we meet. It will be as enemies. Prepare yourself and get some rest. You know how important it is. So Har is this game's Har is this game's general that's so noble, that's noble and wants and is going to help out, but is also so loyal that he won't just betray you. Wow. Okay. Like, can I talk to you? A few moments ago, a man I've never seen before showed up and spoke to Jill. I wasn't sure what was going on, so I went and found you. But what should we do? Whatever they're talking about, it sure looks serious. Jill trained in the Dan army. Fighting against her countrymen will be tough, no matter how prepared she thinks she is. I don't care what happens. You can't let her fight against her own father. All right, Ike? Might not be a bad idea to keep her at the base camp, just while we're in Dayan. No, I'm not gonna camp her. I'll take on any number of enemies, but this snow is another story. I think my beautiful wings are icing over. Sounds like trouble. Are you going to be able to fly? Yeah, of course I can fly. These wings aren't for looks, you know. They're made of flesh and blood and feathers. It's not like I'm some animal that has to hibernate when winter rolls in. Sheesh. Can't you, Bjork, tell the difference between comic exaggeration and serious conversation? Oh, I was supposed to laugh? Was I? Sorry about that. Oh my, such sincerity. This is unexpected. Well, it looks like someone taught you manners. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what are our chances for victory? We're still at an extreme disadvantage. But that's not the answer I wanted. You gotta do better than that, Bjork General. I'm here. If we lose, how am I ever going to show my face and finish this ever again? I'm at a disadvantage, but I don't intend to lose. There's a man in Dayan that I need to find, and I will be the last thing he sees. Ah, well said. I wish you could repeat that to today's younger generation. There are some weaklings back home that I don't even want to call hawks. I'd love to stick him back in their eggs and start over from scratch. Hey, you hatch from eggs, eh? I was speaking figuratively, you know, like a metaphor. We haven't hatched from eggs for many generations now. Silly Bjork. Alright, I'm out of here. I gotta warm up the old wings before battle, or who knows what might happen. I figured the egg thing was a joke, but I had no idea it ever really happened. Bird tribes, go figure. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Oh, General Like, what is it? It's nothing really, I just thought I'd say hello. That's considerate. Your king is very generous, isn't he? It's not just Rayson I'm talking about, he left 2 of his retainers as well. How do we portray to the king's generosity? Or pertain to the king's generosity? I guess it's because Rayson kept apologizing. I just thought that... Am I misinterpreting something? I don't know, but I know that the king can survive without our help. Is that true? It's pretty amazing. I've been given the title of Lord, but I can't run. I still can't run this army on my own. Titania and Sword handle all the little details, and that's what keeps us from collapsing into chaos. Our king does nothing special. Everyone just does what's needed. There is no chaos. He's really trusted, isn't he? That's natural. In Lagoo society, the strongest become king. Unlike the Bjork, kingship is not tied to blood, so we have no weak kings. I'm sorry, perhaps that was improper. No, I agree with you. Choosing a ruler by strength instead of birth makes much more sense. When we face Bengian troops, we target units with weak leadership and eliminate them first. Bjork weapons can be very powerful, but not everyone wields them well. Since Bjork also choose generals by bloodline, their competency is uneven, and that is a weakness of Bjork armies. As for you, General Ike, the time to prove yourself is approaching. It's true, no matter how strong the individuals are, that strength is worthless if they're weak as a unit. An army's power comes from leadership and management. That's good to remember. Thanks. Okay, I think that's going to be it for today, because I am running out of time. I got things, but yeah. I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm planning for a pretty long stream, 4 or 5 hours. But yeah. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Annie Evans and Carson Scott for sticking around and chatting for a little bit. And this has been Jackson Cobalt. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your day.